Hi, welcome to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Kylie and I do things like challenges, tutorials, reviews, anything that is to do with makeup or creativity and is fun, then yeah, that's what I do. I am today going to give you my first impressions of the Starlight Society by Cosmic Brushes collection. Let's first get into the little glam shop video of everything that is in here and some swatches. Okay, let's get started on this look, shall we? So I think the first shade I'm going to go in with is Bell Sleeves, and I've already done my brows and my base like normal. I'm really loving this brow pen. It's the Missing Piece Beauty film, and yeah, I just got another shade gifted to me, but I bought the original one, and I mean, just look at it. And it doesn't leak like the next one always has, so yeah. But yes, onto the palette. So we've gone in to Bell Sleeves, and I'm not really decided what I'm doing today, but I'm gonna see what happens. Some sort of shape. I think I'm gonna do like a weird shape. I've been trying to get more creative again because I kind of lost it for some reason. Kind of lost being creative. Okay, and I'm gonna blend all of these downwards. As soon as I saw the theme for this palette, I knew it was the one for me. Like, heck yes. Oh, we'll look this bit as well. And you know me, I never miss a cosmic release because they're always amazing and so affordable compared to a lot of other brands. Like, nobody knows how she does it. Like, nobody knows. I think it's a mystery to everybody at this point. Okay, I think that is as similar as they're going to get. Next, I'm going to pick up Amethyst, and we're blending down the way. I will most likely do a cut crease to neaten up the line above. Now, I know I'm quite late to the party because I have been so busy. I did order this on release day. I got really ill the week it arrived, and then I've had to play catch up ever since. And now I'm going away next week, so now I'm trying to build up content so I've got stuff to post while I'm away. So yeah, I'm glad I'm finally playing with it, because it's been so hard not to stick my fingers in everything because I wanted to get, you know, the glam shots before I did that. It's been so hard, but here we are, finally putting it to use. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Constellations. I'm going in with like really small brushes to do this because I don't want it to get too far away from me. But this is me going into Constellations. Does anybody else find that they go through just a period of time where they're just not able to create anything, like nothing's working, and then all of a sudden it's like you do one look and you just feel so much better after it, and then your creativity just flows back again? I'm hoping that's what's happened. I usually find it's actually sparked when I do inspired by somebody else look, and then it inspires my own creativity. It's weird. So if it's not and you're in that hole, try recreating somebody else's look, or like a look inspired by somebody else's look. Okay, I'm gonna go and just cut the crease. I'm just going to use my micellar water like I normally do with my pointy cotton buds. So now that that is done, I'm going to go in with Astrology. We're going to do some sort of loop and a wing for this part. Blues, greens and purples together are just my absolute favourite. To be honest, jewel tones are my favourite. Okay, that's looking a bit too much like a Nike tick. So let's then I'm going to go in with Taken by the Wind. Blend out all the way around. Then I'm going to go into Daydreamer and just pop that between those. Then I'm just going to go through each of those shades again to make sure I'm happy with the blend, and reintroduce any shades that just kinda got covered up. There we go, and then I'm going to cut round those edges like I did at the top there, so I'll be back once I've done that. Okay, so we've got that all cut in, so I think it's time to get something onto the lid. This is going to be a hard choice because the choices, as you'll have seen in the swatches, yum. Okay, well I know for a start, and I know it's not a shimmer, but I want Celestial on my inner corner. And that was the correct choice. Gonna take it a little bit on the lower lash line as well, although I don't have any base there, so I might have to reapply it later, but just to give myself the vibe. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to use some stained glass. I think that's like mandatory because it's the most shifty shade in the palette, and I always love to use the most shifty shade. So Yeah, let's do it. I wanted to go in with my finger because that's quite often what I do, so it makes sense for me to do it for this. I'm now going to take some on a brush though. So pretty. So pretty. Let's put it on the other eye. This is just dry on a brush and it goes on perfectly. Making sure I'm getting in all my little creases because I got greasy eyelids. I'm just going to take it over the whole lid, to be honest. Okay, and then I think I want to use one of the toppery shades and just pop it right on top of that. And I think it's going to be Starlight Society that I choose. Just a wee drop of that right in the centre. Just add, oh, some extra sparkles. Because I'm Kylie and I love to sparkle. Right in the centre. Then I want to use some of the gel liners. Just want to play about with them, see what happens. I think this one, which is Whimsical, I want to take along the brow bone. Kind of like a brow bone highlight, but also take it inside this shape. There we go. I've only very lightly done it. And a little bit on the inner corner as well, because I do like a sparkle. I think it is a wee bit difficult to pick up on the camera, but it is definitely there. I think I'm going to put charms in my waterline to kind of tie it with the inner corner. And then Kylie realises that she used the wrong one. So I'm going to put a bit of Sunburst on top of that. That is more like what I was looking for. There we go. That's pretty. Okay, I think I want to take, let's hope I don't regret this. I think I want to take some of Trinkets in here. Yeah, I do. I'm not going to take it over all of it. I'm just going to kind of ombre it. And do the same on this side. Like that. And then a little bit along the bottom line. Now I feel like it's now mandatory to add some sparkle out here as well. So let's do a bit of mood ring. I'm going to take my finger and just fill it out a bit. Okay, we have a lot going on, but let's come back when I'm putting on the base face, because I will be using the lip products and the highlighter palette. So yeah, let's come back when we get to that. Okay, so the base face is on. I now need to pop some colour on my lower lash line, and then we'll pop on the highlighter and the lips, and then I can give you my thoughts on my first impressions. Okay, so I think I want to go in with the kind of more neutrally shades on the lower lash line, just so that I've used almost all of the shades in the palette. So I'm gonna go in with Tassels first and pop that. It goes really nice against that gold liner on the waterline. Okay, and now I'm gonna go into Patchwork, which is a brown, and add that slightly in front and then underneath that first shade. Okay, and now I'm going to take, oh, do I want to take a bit of Journal actually? Yeah, I'm going to take a bit of Journal, which is a pastel-y pinky shade, and just blend that out. It kind of brightens up down there as well, which is nice. And then I just want to take a little bit of Stardust and pop that right next to it, just for a wee bit extra shims. Okay, now just gonna stick a little bit of mascara on the lower lash line because I've already done it at the top. Okay, the eyes are finished. Let's get some highlighter on. So obviously we have the Astral Radiance highlighter palette, and just feast your eyes upon that. I think I'm gonna have to go in with that middle shade, which is called Starlight, because wow-wee. Right, there's my little mirror. Oh, oh wow. That is stunning. Put on the end of my nose, and then the bridge of my nose, and then on my upper lip. Now that is beautiful. I hope it shows up in the pictures. I really do. Right, so for lip, what we're going for? I think I'm going to go in with the liquid lipstick in the shade Andromeda. Oh, I can already tell I'm going to like the formula of this. I really like the formula of these. I like thin, like liquidy formulas, not like really thick drying ones, so I'm so happy about this. Here we go. And then I might stick on some of that lip oil on top, you know. Okay, that's pretty dry. Let's have a wee... It's got a blue tint to it, so it might not look so good on top of this, but I do like a gloss. I do, even though this is a lip oil, but you know what I mean. I like this. I like it. It's not too overpowering with the blue. I like this. Okay, well that is it then. I've officially delved into the Starlight collection, or the Starlight Society collection. So the palette, unsurprisingly, not a single issue with it. I've had fun with this today, and yeah, I love a Cosmic palette. What can I say? And I've used a lot of shades in this. Let's see, is there any I've not used? I didn't use Shawl, I didn't use Crystal Ball, but I used all the rest of them, I think. Oh, When Stars Align, I didn't use that. But yeah, I used pretty much every shade. I used every matte shade, and yeah, I am very happy with that. And I can't wait to play with this again. Like, seriously, is it time to play with it again yet? It is so nice. And the highlighter palette, it's a slightly different formula to the first highlighter palette that they did. This middle shade here is just so magical, and it's not like in your face glittery. Like the first palette is quite glittery, which I love. I love that in a highlighter palette. And this one is just smooth. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this one on my skin tone, but I will try it. If not, I'll use it as an eyeshadow or something, or a blush topper or something. And this one here just has lots of beautiful sparkles in it. Then there's the lip products. So far, I'm really happy with these. I am looking forward to using these more often, because I'm really starting to need to replace a lot of my liquid lipsticks now, because I've had them for so long. So I'm quite happy to get some new ones in, and I love a lip oil, so yeah. And I'm glad she didn't just go with like a standard shade with this. I really like that she went with a really appropriate shade for the collection. Then we have the eyeliners. When I was doing the swatches with these, one of them did like snap quite easily, and I didn't have it screwed up too far. I just maybe used a little bit too much pressure or something like that, so just bear that in mind when you're using them, that you need to be quite gentle with them. But other than that, I've enjoyed using these today. I will mostly use these in my waterline. I'm not really a pencil eyeliner girl for anything but the waterline, so that is what I'll be using these for. This, that it all came in, I will find a use for. So I know that with a little bit of hard work you can get these trays out so that you can use the drawers, so I am definitely gonna do that. It did come slightly broken with this bit here, but I have the pieces and I'm gonna try and stick them back on. But it is absolutely beautiful, and I can't believe that for the price you also got something like this too. Like, I don't know how Faye does it, but I'm not complaining. But yeah, so this is my first impressions. I am happy with everything. I've not really had issues, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video and you like the look, something a wee bit different, and yeah, I'm gonna head off now and I will see you with a brand new video sometime soon. Bye!